In the news tonight, President Rodrigo Duterte and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe today agreed to enhance their two countries' defense and economic cooperation. The two held a bilateral meeting at the Prime Minister's office on the second day of the President's official visit to Japan. Also today, 5 agreements were signed, as we hear from Rocky Ignacio.
The Philippines and Japan have agreed to enhance their economic, security, and defense cooperation. President Rodrigo Duterte and his delegation were warmly welcomed by Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at the Prime Minister's office. The President is in Tokyo for a 3-day official visit. 5 agreements have been signed on information and communications technology, agribusiness, official development assistance loan for large-scale patrol vessels for the Philippine Coast Guard, and the Memorandum of Implementation of Transfer of Maritime Self-Defense Force, TC-19s. In a joint statement, both leaders assured to work closely to ensure regional peace and stability. President Duterte said the Philippines is committed as good ally of Japan. Both leaders have agreed to resolve territorial dispute in the South China Sea peacefully. President Duterte, during the expanded bilateral, said that the Philippines will maintain its position on sea row based on the resolution issued by the UN Arbitral Tribunal and adhere by the rule of law.
The Philippines will continue to work closely with Japan on issues of common concern in the region and uphold the shared values of democracy, adherence to the rule of law, and the peaceful settlement of disputes, including the South China Sea.
Prime Minister Abe described President Duterte's visit to China as a good step to make the relations of the two countries back on track after 6 years. He also expressed Japan's commitment to assist the Philippines on its counter-terrorism.
The South China Sea issue is a matter of interest for the entire global community that is directly linked to regional peace and stability. With regard to the arbitration award, we have confirmed the importance of peaceful resolution of maritime disputes, such as resolution in compliance with UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, amongst others, without resorting to the threat or use of force.
In the end, President Duterte considers Japan as close friend. He formally thanked the Japanese government for making the Philippines as one of its biggest recipients of their Official Development Assistance, or ODA. The President sought Japan's help in the coming ASEAN Summit to be held in the Philippines next year. The Chief Executive has extended his invitation for the Prime Minister to visit the Philippines.
We agreed to continue harnessing ODA, or the Official Development Assistance, as a tool to bring about positive economic and structural changes in the Philippines.
The Philippines and Japan are longtime strategic allies. The bilateral and economic relations between the two countries are expected to be enhanced under the Duterte administration to benefit the Filipino people. For PTV News, Rocky Ignacio, Tokyo, Japan.